But look at the mass on that thing. Look at that thing. I have no idea what deer that is either. It's November 28th and kind of getting down to the wire here on our archery season before gun season opens this weekend. Shit, that's like a giant 8-point in there. So okay, as he's coming out, let's see, now he should be coming out in the field. I didn't even know that deer, he's just a big 8.
Oh my gosh, how cute are you?
All right, here we go, here he comes, here he comes. So, we're just gonna try take a look for drop time. The wind isn't right for looking for twin towers, but you know, I don't know, drop time, we haven't had a picture of them now, you know, for quite a bit. But, you know, you can only see so much on this big field up here. You know, he could certainly be coming out. We just aren't getting a picture of him. So we're just sitting at the opposite end of where we normally do, and just, you know, someplace where we can get a different perspective and different look at things. So, you know, that's really all we can do at this point is just hope. But I, you know, haven't given up on him yet, but the fat lady's warming up. It's November 28th and kind of getting down to the wire here on our archery season before gun season opens this weekend. And you know, I've been hunting the last couple of days for twin towers and he just hasn't shown up. We just get a random picture of him here and there over on the other farm. So the wind wasn't right for either of the two places that I had for him. And so I just figured I'd come back over and look for Drop-tine Eight and see if I could find him. We've been hunting up on, you know, on the south end of this big field where we've seen, you know, splits and the Big 10 and the Young 10. We've seen all of those up there. But over the years, you know, this north end is where Drop-tine has kind of lived. This is where we always gotten pictures of on this end, and you really can't see past the hump right there from the stand up there. So I figured, all right, let's get on this side. Now we've got a little bit of a southwest wind going this way. We have a big ditch down here. It should blow right over the top. So I said, let's just look on this end. Maybe he's been here the whole time. We just, like you said, you got a big field like this. You only got so many cameras to cover it. You know, normally this is in corn. If you watched our YouTube series, you know, from this summer, when it was so dry, it's just burned up. It was in corn and they just ate the whole thing out. So we disced the whole thing up and put, you know, Analogics Pro Brassica in the middle and the Analogics Amazing Grains around the edge, and it's been awesome. There's a million deer out here, but they're everywhere. You know, with corn, at least you can kind of corral them, you know, you can kind of point them where you want them to go. Here they go wherever, so you just don't have enough cameras to cover an entire 17-acre field. But you can see this big highway here. There's a stand directly across from us. We call it the Pugsley stand. I shot a big 6x6. We call it Pugsley right there. Then we have another stand back about 100 yards back in the timber, because it's just a point that goes down and it goes over to our Allen field on the other side. So many of those deer, they go from the Allen, and it's the low spot in the fence that they come across. They come right up that hump, they come all the way across and go out to our big crop fields out here. So you can see that highway, and that's kind of why we chose this spot. And this is a spot that good buddy of mine, Hunter Jobs, will remember well and not remember it fondly. We had a big buck that he was hunting from that side, and then we had the west wind. We hung this stand, and he had a shot at him right here and smacked him right in the shoulder, and he never got another shot at him the rest of that year. So Hunter, this stands for you. Let's hope that we can redeem ourselves from this stand. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully there'll be a bunch of deer out anyway. 10, I don't know. It's just like he's kind of walking away from the other one though. Yeah, that one is. He's just chasing some of those other ones now. Let's see. I think that one is. That doe is walking down towards us now. The one that they were chasing. So, yeah, that's the young 10 though. So the other one backed down from him, so must be younger. It's a heavy 8. Jeez, look at that thing. Or is that the big 9? Is that young one cowered from him? Shit, that's like a giant 8-point in there. Look at that thing, man. Yeah. Sucks we're not on that side, but they would have blown us anyway. That's okay, as he's coming out. Let's see, now he should be coming out in the field. Yeah. I didn't even know that deer. He's just a big 8. I'd shoot that sucker if they came over here. That deer before. Yeah, the young one cowered from him. The young one ran that other 10-pointer off, but then he just walked past this one and was like, nope, don't want anything to do with you. Dang it. You got your rattling antlers and grunt tube and stuff with them, but if that doe is hot, there's no way they'll come over here. I think our best bet is just to leave them alone. I don't see him anymore. She must have went the other way towards our other field. But either way, there's a hot doe right here. That's like 4 or 5 different bucks in there now. So I think either way, tomorrow I gotta stand on that side in the timber, kind of right where they came from. Pretty much your only hope, unless she squirts out again here and comes over to this side. But it seems like a lot of times once they get a doe in there, they kind of stick in that same area for several days. So it might be worth getting up on that knob. That's where I first saw him running right over the top of that knob where our stand is in there. You know, our only hope is just to kind of let him be, and hopefully in the morning maybe they'd still be right in there and you get a shot at him, because he's a giant 8, white antlers, kind of bladey twos, and look like maybe 2 little kickers off those there deer. I don't know. They come in from someplace else, so it'd be awesome to shoot a deer like that. You know, that isn't one of ours, from right here. Save the ones that we have that are our own bodies here. Shoot one that's coming in from somewhere else, but never know though. She could still squirt out here, and he could, because all you got to do is come out after these, like this young 10 right here. They just get to right here and they're within range. So see, there's several bucks right out here, and he's coming right out here. You just get that doe to squirt out right there, like these ones are. We'd be in the money. And that other nice 10 in there until that 8 came along, and he's like, no, she's yours. Here we go. Here he comes. Here he comes.
That Bet. Bet.
Lord. Stay on. Right there. He just went down. Yeah, totally not a deer that we know of or anything else, but we're getting right close to the gun season. We're only a couple days away, and I wanted to get down to Illinois anyway. It's a brand new buck I've never seen before. Not exactly sure how old he is, but you can see like these 4-year-old bucks, everything was just moving away from him. Big, heavy 8-point. And, you know, he's on the other side. I was just like, our only hope is just that one of those does comes over here, you know. And sure enough, you know, they were gone for a bit. And I was like, well, maybe we can get in there in the morning and see what happens. Sure enough, he shoots out on this side, hits a scrape over here, right here at 30 yards. I can't believe it. Just smoked buck number 2 here in Iowa. Yes. Golly, who would have ever thought? Hey, dear.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
We just came in from outside, so I didn't even see you called, and then I figured the noise and stuff, but heck yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, Daddy shot a buck. Huh? Yeah, shot a big buck. What do you do?
Hey, guys. Yeah, it's funny. We're sitting here, and it was like there's a hot doe back in there, and like the big young 10 was in there, and like another 10 was in there, and that the young 10 walked him off. Now, suddenly this big 8 comes through there, you know, one that I've never seen before. It's kind of heavy plated stuff, and I was like, hey, we only got 2 days left before the gun season. Well, I want to get to Illinois, and it's like I can get back after those deer, you know, after the gun season. Okay, well, I'm gonna go do recovery before it gets dark, and then you guys can come, and I'll come and get you. We'll decide what to do then.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Bye. Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. If we get down before, I don't know how to hang these up.
Me either. That's because we're old.
Like, how do you hang them up?
Isn't there an end button?
No, there isn't anything. Yeah, nobody knows how to do it.
You know what? We just like to keep talking.
Oh, there we go. End. Bye. All right. See, he came right across here, and I was going to shoot out there, and then he was walking right on this trail. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's nice about using a rage. Look at that. So glad the snow hasn't melted off. It's just reminds me when I was a kid. You know, we hunted up in northern Minnesota. It was always snow on the ground. If you shot one, you see that blood just spraying through the snow like this. It's like, boy, yeah. Kind of wonder which way he went. I mean, look at this. I mean, he's still running full tilt through here, and it's just sprayed. And this is exactly why you use a rage right here. Golly, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, look at that blood just painted through here. It's crazy. See right there, I see a big buck laying right there. Can't believe when I walked in here, all the deer that were in here. That hot dog must still be right in here somewhere. There's deer everywhere. Look at that. Yes. Look at that thing. Look at that. Let me get that rage out of here. But look at the mass on that thing. Look at that thing. I have no idea what deer that is either. I mean, I've probably seen, you know, bucks like this in the past, these big 8s that we've you know, passed or didn't get shots at or just disappeared. But look at the mass on that thing. Look at the size of that too. He looks like he had a couple stickers on there that broke off. And on this side, he has a sticker right there too. You know, just the perfect kind of deer that we want to shoot here. You know, you always want to shoot a couple like big, high-scoring deer, but just the same thing we're doing in Illinois and here. We want to get these big old 8s out of here, and that is one heck of an 8. I mean, look at that mass. That's got to be like 6 inches up around those things. Just a big old buck, and especially, like I was saying, one that we don't know. I'm not, you know, we haven't had pictures of this deer this year, but definitely a big old bruiser. We saw these other bucks in here that we know, and they were chasing this doe, and they're bristling up and scraping at each other and stuff. And then this buck came in. All of them were just like, nope, she's yours. Just went out to the field eating. He was definitely the king in here. You know, we're looking for a couple of these other old bucks in here, but it is always nice to take one, a new buck that you don't know, and leave your home bodies here for next year or for somebody else. But look at that thing. Yes, God. Look at the mass on that thing. Golly. When I saw him over there, I saw this big bladed too, and with these stickers off it, and I saw those stickers on there. I was like, well, I'll shoot that deer all day long. Look at that thing. We only have 2 more days here, 3 more days until the gun season starts, and we don't hunt the gun season. We hunt late muzzleloader, so we'll be out for 2 weeks. So we're gonna run down to Illinois, and we got gun tags there. We got this weekend for gun, and we'll start bow hunting after that. But as of right now, I'm officially done till December 19th. Yes, look at that thing. Golly, look at that mass.
He's gonna be like, I remember that deer from 4 years ago. We have pictures of him. I have his sheds.
But
from
what
like
flew
4
over
years.
and you said, what did you say today?
I saw an eagle today, and I was like, oh my gosh, someone's gonna shoot one tonight, because that's like my mom up there watching down. I knew someone would shoot one tonight.
Yeah, I just didn't think it would be me.
Duh.
I don't know, guys.
my
like, I'm
gosh.
just gonna go just look and see what comes out and whatever.
I
And
don't think I've ever seen a 2 like that.
when I saw that, I was just like, oh, I'll shoot that.
Right? Tell him to come on out. What do you want to do? Look at that big old Roman nose.
Oh,
Holy
huge,
cow.
biggest one. I mean, next to Gnarls, he's got the second biggest head.
That is a big. What do you tell Daddy?
That's what
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
a big old deer. Dang.
I say Steve.
Wow.
You're gonna call him Steve?
I like it.
Well, we did call him Steve. We didn't have a name for him, so Steve it is.
I like Stevie.
Yeah. I hear a crazy man.
They are wild all of a sudden.
Hey, you know who's gonna be up to bat pretty soon? You.
Yep.
Say Mr. Titanic is gonna be in trouble, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see the front door's open. I'll let you in this first.